It seems like Activision is going backwards, and let me explain. The upcoming changes to Modern Warfare 2 are all features that we had in previous games, like Warzone or Modern Warfare 19. In Warzone 2, you can't sprint while plating, but guess what? You'll be able to in Season 2. And then here's Activision. The Gulag is perfectly fine in Warzone 1, no one complained about it, but let's change it to 2v2s where you have garbage teammates. And you know what? They're going back to 1v1s. And those are just a few examples as to why Activision seems to be putting a foot backwards rather than forwards. And that begs the question as well, why couldn't they just keep the original Warzone? Well, let me tell you a story. On December 9th, 2020, Call of Duty decided to do something they've never done before, and that is mixing two games together, and it just went completely downhill from there. If you don't know what I'm talking about, it's the Cold War integration with Warzone, aka just adding all the weapons from Cold War into Warzone. And as we know, that really started to spiral downhill because when Vanguard came out, they added 70 more weapons on top of the 200 that we already had. So it's like all these weapons into one game and only 3 of them are good, and everyone tells you that the other ones suck, and a new build comes out, it takes 5 months to nerf, and it just went downhill even more. And that's not to say that I didn't enjoy Warzone near the end with all the Vanguard weapons and everything, because I did, and many other people did as well, because the number count was at 300,000, which is a pretty good count for considering it's only Rebirth Island and no one plays Caldera. But Activision needed to do something quick because their player count was dropping and people were leaving. So as I was saying, Activision needed to do something quick, and they decided to give us a new game. They added new guns, new map, everything was brand new, fresh start, and people were liking it. It was good for like the first 2 weeks, I'd say, and then we started to realize, they just got rid of everything good from the OG Warzone. I'm not about to just bitch on movement either, because you can still do some movement in this game. Obviously, it was tweaked a lot from the other Warzone, as you can see here in this clip. You can still do some things like this. I think the main problem is that Activision just gets really greedy and only cares about money, which is pretty obvious for many players who play Call of Duty. They release bundles in the store rather than actually fixing their game. Like right now, there's already bundles in this game, and they haven't fixed half of their fucking bugs that you still encounter after like how many months now? 4 months that this game's been out, almost 3 months, sorry. So you really just get pissed off. Like that's the best way to put it. And what I mentioned is just barely scratching the surface as to why Warzone was kind of a disaster and why they're ruining their own game. And streamers obviously go on a rant and tell you, I'm going back to Caldera, I'm quitting Warzone, I'm going to Apex or going to Fortnite or Geometry Dash, whatever the fuck it is. But yeah, let's focus on the positive. Warzone 2 will bring us changes that we actually need to the game for quality of life and everything, like the armor vests. Removing those, you'll all start with the 3-player armor vest at the start of the game, which makes it fair because if someone lands in, gets a vest and a gun, and you only get a gun, they already have an advantage on you because they have more armor and more health than you. Just looking at the title of the video, it makes sense as to why I said what I said, that Activision is reverting back, because before there was no vest, you just had 3 plates. And guess what? They're removing this and doing the same thing they did with Warzone 1. I know I said I'd focus on the positive, but something that's really important that I should mention in this video before I get carried away with other things is the fact that when Warzone 1 came out, Modern Warfare multiplayer was kind of just pushed aside, like just absolutely ignored by the developers. And I'm really sad about this because I personally enjoyed Modern Warfare 2019 as a multiplayer. I still do. I play Gunfight because Modern Warfare 2 doesn't have it. And yeah, I really like it a lot, and I'm really sad that they just focus all their attention on their moneymaker, Warzone. I feel like history is repeating itself because they seem to be putting their attention on Warzone 2, like announcing this is coming back, this is coming back, this is coming back. We're getting some modes in Modern Warfare 2, like gun games returning, Infected, possibly Gunfight as well. But it's been how many months now? It came out October 27th, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments for Modern Warfare 2. And we don't really have any fun game modes, you could say. Now, I know that the Season 2 update is coming, as I mentioned, but it really feels like they're slow on it, because during this time, people will switch to other games, and they won't even care when the new update comes out, because they'll be like, it took them so long, like, if something goes wrong in this season, it'll take them another season to fix it. So, that's the main issue that I find with Call of Duty. The community can be a bitch because everything that comes out that's new, people don't like it. Like, before even playing, just seeing a video, that's garbage. So that's why Call of Duty is going backwards, because they're scared to try new things. They only want to do things that they've done well, and that's why people complain, there's no new content, because when they give you new content, you don't like it. So yeah, that's pretty much my rant for this video and why Call of Duty is going backwards. And that's not to say I'm completely innocent, because I don't like a lot of the new things they come out with, so I hate to say it, but I am a part of that community that whines quite a bit about new Call of Duty updates. Thank you so much for watching. If you went on to enjoy, make sure to leave a like, and also subscribe if you haven't done so already, and turn on notifications so you never miss another video.